What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to be ranking all my boxing gloves and fight gear. So let's do it. Alright guys, so the first gloves on the list are my Sanabul Puffy Gold Strike gloves over here. I just got these recently. They fit amazing, they feel good to hit the bag with, and they allow me to get that whole MMA grappling into my training regimen as well. These gloves have, again, excellent wrist support, great for heavy bag, grappling as well. They also have these in a slick design in white, but I went ahead and just went with the black and gold because, you know, I dig that colorway. Yeah, no complaints about this. Quality is excellent, build quality is great, stitching, fantastic. You're still able to power up on these gloves as well. The shock absorption is really nice. Alright guys, so the next gloves on the list are my Fairtex BG B1s. I got these in 10 ounce and I just love these for Muay Thai kickboxing. They're lightweight, they fit good. There is a bit of a break-in period for these, but I love these. The wrist support is still pretty good, but it is a little bit looser to allow you for clinch fighting. Overall, solid pair of gloves. Let's do some bag work on these. So I've had these gloves now for close to a year. Ten ounces, you really feel the lightweight and really lets your hands able to fly and pop off on the bag. You can really focus on the speed. Overall, fantastic and dope pair of gloves. All right, next up on the list, guys, are my Yokkao Vintage Gloves over here. Love the design. The text on this is great. I love the red and that kind of creamy gold colorway. Yokkao is fantastic. You know, big fan of Sanchai. Wrist support is good. These are a little bit more puffy than the Fairtex gloves, a little bit more cushioned when you punch. Let's go put in some work on these. So I've had these gloves specifically now for a couple years. Quality's still good, stitching intact. And over the years, I've gone through a bunch of gloves. I've sold some gloves, traded some gloves, but these have always been in my gear bag. Maybe more for sentimental reasons than any. I once took a trip to Thailand and I visited the Yokkao gym actually, and these were the exact gloves they provided me for my training session. So coming back to the States, I had to get a pair of my own, and I've had these in my gear bag ever since. Again, going with the 10 ounce. Because when you're doing Muay Thai, you know, you're using hands, legs, shins, elbows, knees. So the glove, it is there for protection, but you're also, you know, using your legs, knees, art of 8 limbs, as they say. So 10 ounce is what I usually like to go for when it comes to kickboxing or Muay Thai. And if I had to choose, I'd definitely go with the Yokkao over the Fairtex. But again, both brands, Yokkao, Fairtex, solid companies. All right, next up on the list, fellas, and these are somewhat of a recent purchase. These are my Cleto Reyes Training Gloves, hook and loop over here. I got these in the golden black colorway, which I absolutely love. I went ahead and got these in the 14 ounce version. I mean, the sizing and the weight has always been somewhat of a controversy when you're ordering Cleto Reyes, and they do, in my opinion, feel a bit heavier than you know, standard 14-ounce gloves, but I never weighed them and I don't really plan to. Overall, they feel good, support is great, and these are just a classic staple in the world of boxing. So let's go try these out on the bag. I will say that these probably have one of the best wrist support that I've had and that I've used when it comes to boxing gloves. I will say that there is a bit of a break-in period when it comes to Cleto Reyes. People like to say these are puncher's gloves, so they're a lot less puffy compared to other gloves like Winning. I'd say that Cleto Reyes, although they may not be the most innovative company around, they have been one of the longest standing boxing companies around, and I more so bought these gloves for the nostalgia and the feeling when it comes to boxing. Just knowing that many greats have sported these types of gloves in the ring professionally and outside the ring, it just gives me a little confidence, and I feel good using them. They look great. I mean, who doesn't want a solid pair of golden gloves? One thing to note is that the leather on these gloves actually smells the best out of any glove that I own. So if that's something you guys are, you know, using as criteria when it comes to gloves, smell factor, these are number one. All right guys, now my last pair of gloves on the list, and my favorite gloves that I currently am using are the Hit and Move All Day Pro Balance gloves. I got them in 16 ounce, and it comes in this nice little mesh bag to store your gloves. So just looking at them, these are lace up. They have a gold and white accent to it. They feel the best for me, and them being lace up, it just adds another layer of kind of professionalism. They feel nice and puffy, and the fit feels so tailored to my hands. Snug, wrist support great, a lot of padding in the front, and these are innovative gloves with innovative technology in them. Can't say enough good things about these gloves, and I actually did do a dedicated review on these. So let's go try these out on the bag and put in some work. If you guys don't know, Hit and Move is a totally US based company. Their products have been featured in movies such as Creed. Gervonta Davis's team uses their equipment, so that gives me extreme confidence using these gloves. They have great feedback on the bag, good pop, excellent wrist support. I'm not even using wraps, by the way. These just feel amazing. And for 16-ounce gloves, compared to my Cleto Reyes, these actually feel a lot lighter, and I'm sure these are accurately weighing in at 16 ounces as well. So these are my current favorites, and if there was one glove that I would recommend to anybody, my number one pick at this point would be the Hit and Move All Day Pro Balance gloves, guys. I mean, these are on a different level, definitely on a different level, and these are my gloves that I would pick out of all 5. All right guys, so those were my top boxing gloves. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps me in the channel. And to stay up to date for all my future videos, please consider subscribing. Thank you to all my supporters out there. Hope everyone has a blessed day. Peace.